Hi guys, welcome back. Today we have some exciting Season 3/4 leaks to discuss. I'm calling it Season 4 because it is actually the Season 4 for the Chinese version, and even the global version calling the current season as Season 3 in the rank mode. There's a lot to cover as the new season is packed with content and the test server registration is already open for China. As you saw in the title, Commander Mode from Battlefield 4 has been confirmed. It was included in the roadmap for the next season in the Chinese version, and the developers have openly discussed it with the Chinese community. If you don't know who Percy is, he's one of the heads of the Battlefield side of the game. He even participated in one of the global version's live streams. For those unfamiliar with Commander Mode, it allows one player from a team to oversee the battlefield and provide tactical support to their squad mates. The commander doesn't engage in direct combat, but instead uses a special interface to deploy assets, gather intelligence, and assist their team. To become a commander, you need to reach a certain rank because it's a challenging role that requires strong communication with team leaders to strategize and secure victory. As a commander, you'll have access to UAV scans, EMP UAVs, supply drops, vehicle drops, cruise missile strikes, gunship support, squad orders, and hacker tools. I won't go into too much detail here as these are the things we had in Battlefield 4 and things might change when it comes to Delta Force. Let's take a look at what other Intel Percy shared. I'm sharing what he said in Chinese and the Google translation of it if you want to see them yourself. He mentioned that this mode is not going to be score per minute based and will only focus on victory, which is a good thing. This mode is also not going to be a main mode for the game, as it is an optional mode for players who are more focused on winning. He also mentioned that commander-exclusive lethal skills might not be a good idea to implement. Furthermore, he mentioned that the communication system needs to be improved from its current state to implement the commander game mode, so we can expect some new features in that department too. Additionally, Percy suggested that the commander role should be voluntary. When more than one player from a team volunteers, the position will be given to the one with the highest rank among them. This mode also hints that we might be getting a server browser, as Commander Mode typically operates through one. Next, let's talk about the new loot protection system. While we don't have many details yet, its purpose is to prevent teammates from stealing the loot from your kills. However, this mechanic could be tricky to implement since some players prefer to share loot as a team. Delta Force has communicated about this to a well-known Chinese content creator who explained that it will likely involve a time limit your teammates have to wait to loot your kills. This feature may only apply to random teammates, but it remains a controversial mechanic. On one hand, it could help prevent loot theft by unhelpful teammates, but on the other, it might complicate team play. This feature may not be available in the global version right away, and will likely be tested in the Chinese version first, similar to how gear caps and kill cams were introduced. While we already have gear caps, the kill cam feature has yet to arrive. Based on my experience with kill cams, they worked as intended, so we might see them included in the next season update. I'd also love to see a spectator mode added after death, as it would make identifying cheaters much easier. Now, let's look at the Chinese version's roadmap for the next season. We'll be getting a new operator, a new vehicle, and night mode for operations, possibly for Zero Dam and Laeli Grove. Of course, Commander Mode is coming as well, along with something called a critical event. I'm not entirely sure what that means yet, but we'll find out soon because test server registrations are already open. Those who participate will get an early look at the new content and can provide direct feedback to the developers. Unfortunately, none of us can join this test since it requires a Chinese national ID to sign up. It's a confidential test, meaning participants are not allowed to share any information about the content until the test phase ends. Registration closes on March 27th, and while the test date isn't specified, it's set to begin sometime in April. Since the new season starts on April 16th, the confidential test will likely begin in the first week of April and last for about a week. That's when we can expect more details about upcoming content. I have friends participating in the test, so stay tuned to the channel for exclusive updates. There are also a few other important things to mention. The current Turbrick rewards will reset next season, just like Mandelbricks did, so if you still have items to claim, be sure to do so before the season ends. Additionally, Raid Serpentine mode will be temporarily unavailable after the new season update. We might see the new PvE raid map, Valkyr, next season, as there are no new maps planned for Warfare or Operations. However, in Season 4/5, we'll be getting new maps for both modes. The new Operations map will be called Zaltava. Finally, let's revisit the Global Versions roadmap, which was released at the start of the Starfall season. According to it, we're supposed to get more map expansions for the next season as well, and that will be interesting to see. Which map do you guys think will be expanded this time? Also, we should get some new gameplay features, just like we got the Dolphin Dive last season. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, take care and happy gaming.